This is Short Hammer. It is the 22nd of January, 2020, and we are taking a look at Tesla. Now, Tesla had a nice move today, and if you're watching, or if you were watching, or if you played it, one of the things you could have done pre-market is drawn a few lines that would have given you a few levels and a few tables and areas you can operate from on Tesla. Now, the initial play was let's see on the open what we do. And on the open, we had a slight pullback, but we did hold this consolidation area here, and you could have gotten long here. But if you get long here, then your stop would need to be down here. The next table, this what is this? Looks like 553-ish area. So that distance is almost 10 points. That's a steep drop of where you would need, or where I would say is a suitable stop based on the levels. Because technically you could draw another line here down at this consolidation if you chose to. That's a choice you have. I'm going to delete these later because these are like some super temp lines. So you get in here, and this would be where you'd have your stop or your average point. So what happened, they bought Tesla up, and the breakthrough this area here and the initial back test was your entry long. And you could have chosen to exit here. It went up about 5 or 6 points, maybe a few more if you wanted to exit on that. If 5 or 6 points is your limit, you can exit there. And you would exit because you see this here, the initial stop at the pre-market pullback roughly in this area. Then you see this area here. So exiting around this 571 or higher on this push up through here. So if you got in here, this is 568. And on this push, you could have exited anywhere in here. Or you could have waited for the next back test, enter here and ride this up to this next level, pre-market highs. Waited for the break of pre-market highs where we flagged a little bit. You saw this this resolve to the upside, and then we took off and we gave us a nice squeeze. So in my opinion, you had 1, 2, 3. So this is one potential entry here. That's risky. This is the second potential entry here, less risky. And the break of the pre-market highs as we're flagging was the third potential entry that I would have taken on Tesla if I were looking at this breakout. I actually got in on the third potential entry because I was playing a few other tickers in the morning. But when I did look over and I saw this flagging, I had to take this trade. So Tesla is definitely a shaker and a mover and shaker, and you got to watch it sometimes. But when it sets up this way and it continues to break up and resolve to the upside, it's definitely good money. Now on the sell, when you see this pull back, some people may get in here because it's a lower high, and they'd play it to here and exit a few contracts or shares here. But for me, I would need a break of this level, and I could enter with my stop being a break back above and bullish candlestick formations above this level. And it's sold into the next level here. Slight pullback, then it's sold into this level here. And slight push down, pull back, right back down to this level, back to this level, where we're going sideways a little bit. So you definitely could have taken multiple trades on Tesla today. It just depends on the setup that you like, whether you're a bullish or bearish, or if you're just directionally agnostic. There are definitely a few entries and exits you could have taken on Tesla today. Now for tomorrow, I'm going to watch Tesla, and what I'll be watching for is, do we see buying pressure that squeezes us up to this 579 level, or do we see selling pressure and we get below this 562 and we get an opportunity to take it down to the 553s, 554s. So I'll be watching it. I'm actually going to leave these lines in temporarily and see how the market reacts to these tomorrow, and if we either see sell side activity or if the buyers are reinvigorated and it pushes to the upside. So we'll see what Tesla does, and we'll definitely be able to get some great setups and entries on this tomorrow. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to tap that like button and subscribe to our channel, Power of Pivots, to receive more content like this, not just from me, but also from Elisa, as she shows you how she utilizes her Power of Pivots script to find great entries and exits and risk reward setups in the market. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.